Welcome to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you something different, something that I don't normally do on my channel, and that is I'm going to be using power tools, but it's going to be a simple, hopefully simple, do-it-yourself planter. So this is for people who are just starting in woodworking and want to do something simple yet very nice and very functional. So if you will be enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and you can check out all the other videos I have on the channel, mostly woodworking, some cars as well, but it's mostly about woodworking and using traditional hand tools, saws, planes, chisels, and so on. So with that, let's show you what I've made and how I made it. This is the planter. It has 4 little legs, and as you can see, it's a square or a cube, and I'm going to show you now how I made it. You will need 16 pieces like this. Mine are 40 centimeters long, and I just cut them using my miter saw, but you can use a circular saw, you can use a hand saw, you can use a jigsaw. When I started woodworking, I used jigsaw to cut wood, which is probably not the recommended method, but it worked. Use what you have. And we are back in the workshop. So there are a few options. I'm going to use pocket holes. If you don't have a pocket hole jig, you can just use screws. Put this together like this and screw from here. It's gonna work just fine. You can countersink the screws, and once you paint it, no one's gonna notice it. The wood is going to go like this, and so we will need pocket holes only on one side of the wood. Let's do that. Firstly, I need to measure the thickness of this with my little tool here. It's 38. That means we're gonna set this to 38, which is all the way here. So it's quite thick. There we go. Now we need to set this depth gauge to 38 as well. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, we can go into the drill. The holes are going to go here. I'm going to wear these gloves for that. The best way, safest way to do it would be to put it into a vise or something, but if you don't have a vise, you can use clamps, and so you clamp it to the worktop, and then clamp this as well. I'm going to put it in the vise. One is done. So this will come like this. So I'd like this edge to be rounded, this one, and this one. I'm going to highlight them or mark them with a pencil. The way to round this, if you don't have many tools, you can just get a file and do the rounding with the file. This is a file for wood. You can get a rasp like this. It's called Shinto rasp. It's pretty quick. It's actually very good. And that's it. Done. One side. If I want to make it a little bit finer, with this one. And that's it. That's all it takes. So I have to do the other side. 45 degrees first. And then go from the bottom and onto the top. Last one. That's it. This is still gonna get sanded, so I can sand this as well with a sander later. And look at that. I made exactly a mistake that I didn't want to make. Should have been on this side, because this is the outside side. But It's okay. You learn from your mistakes. Okay, now the other option how to round those edges is with a sander, coarse sandpaper, or if you have a plane, you can use a plane like this. Do the same thing. It's even quicker. Done. Now it's all rounded, ready to be put together. Now you can sand it. You can either use a sander, orbital sander if you had one, or if not, just a block of wood and a piece of sandpaper, and wear a face mask for the dust. You can do like this all the rest. Since I have a sander, I'm going to use my sander. But I will take this outside. I don't want all the dust in here. All back inside and sand it. This is quite thick. Like I said, it was 38. Recommended screws are 64 millimeters, and pocket hole screws are slightly specific. They have a flat here and a square bit like this. They don't have to be super tight either. So let's set this to 5. I think the best is probably to put a block here, and so that you can push against it. So let me do that. So it's gonna go like this. Go back. Now we can do the next one. And the last one, like this. That's all 4 layers screwed together. So to connect these, I'm going to put pocket hole screws, 1 on each side like this. Also, forgot one more thing. I want to assemble them in the same order, so I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. Okay, that's the last one done. Now we need to cut these. So we'll need to do 36.5 minus the width of this 6.2. 365 minus 62 is 303. So that's what I'm going to measure on this one here. Now I'm going to square it and cut it. I'm not going to do circle saw or anything like that. It's going to be like 4 cuts tops, so cut it with a hand saw. Now we need to do pocket hole screws again. But only on 2 of them. go here, and the other one is going to go here. 1, 2. And the second one. Done. Okay, let's see how it is going to fit. This is okay. And this here. It's pretty tight. I'm going to take off a little bit here and here. Okay, this side done. Let's try again. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Now we need to put some rails here so that this can sit on top of them. To do that, I'm going to turn this around like this, put this inside like this, and now we need some rails like this. So let's cut this in half and then get the same here. We need to make a mark here, get a saw, cut it off. I thought that was gonna be easier. Ah, man. Cut there, and then I'm going to cut this in half. And for that, I'll put it in the vise, and I'm going to eyeball it. I think the middle is somewhere here. I was out a little bit, but never mind. All we need now here is a little bit of super glue. Please don't fall. And I'm going to super glue it, and then put a couple of screws through as well. Spray. Put it down like this. Same process on the other 4 screws in. See again. Beautiful. Now we need to do some legs, which we can do using these. Legs are 4.5 centimeters. Yeah. First, I'm going to find the middle. And then just countersink it. Now I'm going to round the edges or the corners of the leg. Okay, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to make a pilot hole into this wood as well. Okay. And that's it. Now just the other 3, and that is all 4 legs done. I've noticed that actually this is wrong. It needs to go zigzag style, so I'm going to correct this with a little bit of magic. Okay, depending on the height of your planta, you will either need a false floor or a floor or not. I need a floor, so I put 2 rails here and here, and then I'm going to screw two boards like this for my floor. I've decided that I'm gonna make a little hole here for the plant so it doesn't tip over. Sì. Poi che finisce. All painted and time to assemble.